Graham, can you sum the game up for us?
Well, we won the game in the first half. We went out and put them on the back foot from the off. I thought it was a period of very good pressure, very good football leading into the first goal, well-deserved first goal. And once we'd got our noses in front, you couldn't really ever see giving the lead up. Middle part of the first half, we probably lost our way a little bit, but got back on the front foot, scored the second. And in the second half, it was a question of consolidating, making ourselves difficult to score against, and hitting them on the counter-attack. Could easily have gone further ahead, but in the end, I thought it was quite a comfortable win.
For such a young team, you must be delighted with the attitude that your players have shown.
Well, attitude has never been in question. I think that there's a lot of new players at the club, and I think the newness brings with it issues of organisation and issues of understanding. But as the side has gone on, it's started improving all of those regards. As the season goes on, I'm sure we'll continue to improve.
One of those young players, Jeffrey Monicano, what's he brought to the club?
Well, you've watched the game yourself. He brings pace, he brings adventure, he brings excitement, and he's a learning player. He's by no means the first article, but when Jeffrey's on the pitch, there's always a chance that a goal will be created or scored.
How important was that penalty miss at the beginning of the second half?
Well, it was exactly what we didn't want to happen. The penalty to be given away. We wanted to get out and get on top. We expected at half-time them to make changes in their nature. And, the circumstances of the game and it being a cup game, they were always going to try something different. It was important to get out and get on top of the game, and we didn't do that, and we paid the price. Had they got that goal, and we were then, left with 45 minutes or the best part of to try and see the game out, we'd have had to approach it very differently. We'd have had to make sure we got ourselves very much back on the front foot. But as it was missed, and we lived to see the game out quite comfortably in the end.
And congratulations in the third round. Any thoughts on who you want in the next round?
No, I have this every year. I've been fortunate enough to get to the third round in the last 2, 3, 4 years, and every year people ask me the question. I got there when I was a non-league manager, and we drew Darlington away, and with respect to Darlington, it wasn't what we were looking for. So you want a home tie, obviously, and you want the game that you can most likely win, because you want to progress. It's the FA Cup.
Lovely, thanks very much. Martin, disappointing. Can you sum the game for us?
Well, disappointed we didn't get something out of it. A fantastic second half performance. But disappointed to lose a goal just before half time in the fashion that we lost it. The second half, I'm sure if we'd have scored the penalty, we'd have gone on and won the game. But we've dominated from the start to the finish in the second half. But just couldn't manage to get the ball in the back of the net. But it was a good performance.
Did you feel there was a foul in the build-up to the second goal?
Well, I'd never criticised the referee, so he saw it as it was, and you have to get on with it and deal with it.
How encouraging is it for your team to compete with teams like Preston in a league above?
Well, if you'd have been a neutral coming to watch that game, I'm not sure you'd have actually said that they were in the league above us. I think that's the testament to the way that our players applied themselves. We just didn't manage to get the ball in the back of the net. Simple as that.
And finally, what positives do you take out of that game?
Well, I think from the start to the finish, we had a bit of a tricky start for the first 10 minutes, but apart from that, I thought we played some really good football. We were the only team that tried to get it down and play any football. And if we'd have taken our chances, we'd won that game, I thought, handsomely.
Thanks very much.